Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am here to do this personal reading for our beautiful soul who purchased it. Thank you for being part of the tribe. For others of you who would like a message like this as well, go to the website. Directions are in the website, and you can just send your questions. We can create a reading like this just for you. Okay, so if it resonates, it's because you're in an energy and a vibe that just kind of matches her. But this is not your reading unless you're the one that purchased it. Okay, it's her reading specifically for her. So I want to know, first off, the relationship from the past. Is this relationship beneficial? Would her future self think it's a good idea to stay involved in this relationship? Okay, or give it another go, or try again. Right, okay. So let's see what it says. From your future self, your higher self, the divine mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the answer, is no. I see that in the past, you cut this relationship off because what happened is you ended up carrying a lot of the burdens in the relationship. It created a lot of anxiety and worry, distrust. There was some distrust here. Yeah. I see that you knew you had to leave this situation alone. You knew it was an important move for you to make. I feel like this person, they liked to control you in some way, shape, or form. I heard keep you down. I feel like they kept you at a comfortable distance for themselves. Yeah, this person was somebody who you thought you would marry, or you were married to at some point. You thought that you would marry this person. But this person is like God stepped in and said, look, this isn't it. This is not where it's at. So the answer to that old past relationship is no. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing is that in letting go of that connection, it was actually really powerful for you, and it helped you take care of you for a change. It helped you take your power back. Okay. It helped you to grow. It happened because you actually had grown. Once you learn certain things, you just couldn't go back to it. Okay. Now, let's talk about this newer person who seems to be a possibility. Does your angels, ancestors, God, your future self, your higher self think that this is a good route for you to take involving yourself with this person romantically? Let's see. Again, we're going to use this 13 card method. If we don't get an ace within 13th card, then it's a no. So let's see. Is this her best move at this time? Is this a move that she's going to be glad she took? Okay, starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. And the reason why is because this person is, this person is kind of, they're a bit manipulative. They keep a specific distance. They're actually kind of closed off. I feel like you're gonna, even if you went into this situation, you would quickly find that it's not for you. You want to move on from it because this person is blocked off. Interesting, because I see that you were accused of being blocked off, but in reality, this person is also quite blocked off. I feel like there's equal passion for one another, but I see two people who are going in opposite directions. You guys are not going in the same direction. So it might be fun sexually, or you might have a good time hanging out, whatever like that. But I don't see, yeah, this is not the one either. This is not the one. So, and I get what I'm seeing is that this person makes the accusations and they are projections of what they have going on within. So while this person is busy telling you that you're blocked off and you won't open up to them, oh, they were only going to open up so far anyways, and they're doing the same thing too, just so you know. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. So let's go ahead and ask the obvious, and the next thing you want to know, because we've already got the answer to, should you just leave it all as it is? Yes. On both of them, leave it where it is. Don't even try to resurrect this. So let's see, should you look for a completely fresh start? And we are talking about in romantic connections with another. Should you be looking for a completely fresh start? I'm getting here. So I'm hearing, you know, this year is not the best to enter into committed partnerships that have not been ongoing. If you're already in one, it's not a good time to do too much. It's a stressful year and not a good time to do too much. If this relationship, okay, just keep it on hers. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. So it'll be more harmonious flow starting out something new next year. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth card is yes. You should definitely be ready for something new. And I'm getting the month of April will be very good in 2022. 2022 is a 6 numerology year. So you can look up the numerology of number 6 and also number 5. And that will help you to see, because this is a changing point. This year is about creating change. 5 is the pivoting point in the middle. Okay. 2021, 2 + 2 + 1. Okay. Next year will be better. Stay focused. In the meantime, focus on yourself and healing your own self from your childhood traumas, the things from your past, and pay attention. There, it's like, look at the cycles. Don't go into any more cycles. You've already lived them. You don't have to go into them anymore. Now it's time for analyzing these situations. Okay. Analyzing the situations, looking for the patterns. So I'm hearing over the last 8 years, you've let go of a lot of different connections, including the next situation we're going to talk about, which is this friendship. So there were romantic, there were friendships, there were familyships that just, they don't move forward with you. There's a common patterns in the behaviors that was unacceptable in what was being shown to you. I hear, where have you allowed yourself to accept somebody who doesn't prioritize you? Somebody who doesn't respect you enough to be honest with you? And it's like, where do you not have the confidence to think that you're good enough to deserve that, is the way it's coming through. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, so next, let's see. Let's talk about reaching out and trying to amend that friendship with someone that was very dear to you at one time. There was a very painful fallout with this person, and you want to know if you should bring this friendship back. Okay, so let's see. Is it advisable from the standpoint of your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, guides, your future self, source, the divine mind? Is it in your path? Is it on your highest, lightest, and brightest path that you should approach this person to make amends or try to reinvigorate this friendship? What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I knew it. Nope. I knew it when the first card hit the floor. I'm going to show you what the first card was. The first card was Judgment, and it flipped itself in reverse. No second chances. Yeah, this situation right here, no, because First off, it hurt really bad. This person did something, and you had to move on from that pain. You had to heal yourself from that pain. You know, this person actually was in your life as a blockage to your progress and to your happiness. So that means they didn't bring happiness. They brought stressfulness. So you made a decision to heal yourself because you learned some things. You took action on what you learned. And I mean, you were hurt. You were hot, right? And you went ghost on somebody. I see that you went ghost on somebody. Now you're doing better, they're saying, and it's important for you to continue on that path. It's important for you to continue on that path. So there's this thread through your readings and through your questions of you want to keep going back to your past. And what I kept hearing ever since I got your message immediately was comfort zone. You want to keep going back to your comfort zone. But honey, none of your dreams live inside your comfort zone. You need to stretch yourself so you can see what your dreams feel like, okay? So we're going to use the remainder of your reading, and we're just going to pull some more spreads for you as we're guided to, and just see what Spirit wants to say to you now with the remainder of the time as we've answered all of the questions that you formulated for us, and being guided to use the rest of your reading time to just speak to you. Okay, so let's see. What do you have for my beautiful soul? What do you want to speak to her? What does she really need to know? Okay. All right, here we go. You've come so far now, it's not the time to look back. If you look back now, you'll find that the different things that you're moving towards will dry up and wither away and blow away like the dust in the wind. Okay, so we don't want to be doing all that. You've been working on these things for a while. You are showing up as the sun. Look at you. Yay. You're showing up is in your power, in your shine. You're feeling good. Life is going well for you. You're sitting in a higher vibration, a higher frequency. You're doing really good. And you've learned so much. You have learned so much. What's crossing you is the devil. Oh, now we see why. All these questions about the past, you're being tempted. You're about to have a major breakthrough that changes everything. So here comes that temptation. Here comes that temptation to slip into your old patterns again. But let's see what we have. What else do we have? You made some decisions to let some things go. And when you do that, the Wheel of Fortune is like initial shutdown. The Judgment card is the final shutdown. In other words, how do we say this? Say it clearer. As you decide you don't want something, you have such a strong energy and momentum, a vibration, a frequency, a pull, an attraction, a magnetism to that experience already that it's going to still seem to come in for a while. The way Abraham says it, it's like jumping out of a plane. Just hold on a minute. You'll hit land soon enough. Okay. Once you've jumped out of the plane, there's no turning back. So there were some things already in the motions, already in the works. So you've changed your energy. You said no to them. And it's important that you continue to stay in that same direction that you're now choosing from a new level of awareness, from who you are now, when these things come back up. So this is where the idea of don't look back to your past. Do not return to your past. Why? Because what's in your past is a bunch of fighting, bickering, pettiness, arguments, back and forth, nonsensical stuff that was all cross-current vibration. Cross-current of what current? The current of your happiness, the happiness of your current moment. All your past is contradicting your happiness in your current moment, and it contradicts it. It blocks the flow of your vibration in the raised state that it is currently for you to come out as the Sun card. Okay. So looking back to the past, going back to the past, they walked away, let them go. You walked away, stay gone. What you need to know is what's being triggered within you. And the reason why is because of abandonment issues and codependency issues. So what Spirit wants you to learn in this, you felt tempted to go back to the past. You felt tempted to reach for this person who your energy was refusing by not fully opening up to them because you could sense within them their energy. Okay. And the reason you're looking at this as an option on the table is because you are used to being cast aside, left out, always just settling for not enough love, not enough affection, just people thinking you're not enough. I hear when you were a little kid, somebody told you, maybe you were only 5 years old when they told you that you're not good enough at this or that or whatever. It could have been you're not good enough at drawing this picture to make it look as good as that picture. Well, that started this whole programming thing. Somebody told you were fat. Somebody told you were ugly. Whatever it was they told you, it started programming something in you. So that part of you that thinks you're not enough feels like crap. Because the divine mind, the higher self, knows that you are perfect the way you are. You are enough. Say it with me out loud. I am enough. I am enough. I'm good enough. I'm pretty enough. I'm smart enough. I am enough. I am enough. And at first, it will be uncomfortable. But it's your codependency and abandonment issues that are being triggered through these toxic connections that want to return to you because you're finally making that move to shut them down as you're learning, as you're choosing differently and you're trying to move forward. That's what's happening here. So if you know that it's that, if you're fully grasping what I'm putting down for you right now, then you will feel a shift in your energy. And if you know that the only reason you have that strong attraction to these ones is because they're vibrating in that same codependent, toxic, abusive relationship energy, that will shift your vibration. But it's the lack of awareness of that fact that keeps you keyed in. Once you're aware, and Sun card speaking strongly about consciousness and awareness, once you're aware, your energy will shift. Once you focus on something, it's going to vibrate different. That's a law. It is what it is. Now, the Tower is coming in hot and heavy, shock and awe, big surprise. Let's see, why is this big surprise here? Because you're going to shut the shit down. That's what I heard. You're going to shut it all down, okay? With the 9 of Cups here, these ones that want to come back, be back around. And remember, you're not looking at individuals. You are looking at energies. Either they are a higher frequency, consciousness, awareness, love, and peace, and happiness, Shahid, or they are contrast, which means they're in a darkness or they're a whole ass in many cases. What are you doing right now? You know that you got good things coming. You could feel it. It's not coming from the past, just so you know. It's coming from the future. It's coming from the energy that you're sitting in right now. And if you go back into that energy from the past, then it's going to go back into the whole chaotic and cross current. Yeah, we ain't doing all that no more. You've had enough of that, right? How are they looking at you? Oh, that's how they're looking at you. Ace of Cups. What do I always say about the Ace of Cups? If you've been watching me for a while before you purchase your personal reading that's just for you, then you know that this is my card of self-love. They're looking at you and they see that you are happy. You are giving off that self-love energy so strongly that it's reinvigorating others to draw themselves towards it too. But what happens is they're looking for you to fulfill it within them. And as you're cutting those attachments to them, they're feeling the absence, okay? And as you're cutting those attachments to them, that shadow part of you that is still attracted to that vibration, that is still being worked out of your situation because you already jumped out the plane, now you just got to wait to land. That is what is bringing this back up for you. But you are looking better than you ever have before. You are in your power. You're loving you. You're radiating this powerful energy. And it's apparent. You look different. You feel different. Your energy is awesome. Okay? 2 of Cups. You really just want somebody who you can share that energy with. You got all this love in you to overflow, and you're really good at doing it. And these people from your past, they know that. Even that friendship from your past, they know that, right? What you really want is love, but you're also like, is this the right one? It's not time yet. Something's going to change with this full moon eclipse, super moon, super flower, blood moon, something like that. Big deal. It's tomorrow or tonight, something between tonight and tomorrow. Okay. I want to see though. They're saying you have to be okay with where you're at without the knowing of what body it's coming in, when is it coming in, and how is it coming in. You just got to know it's coming in. You got to sit with the mystery and be okay with that, I'm hearing, okay? 9 of Pentacles, confirmation of what I've just said. That moon card is there because you need to maintain your independence. Magician, in your independent energy, in your self-love energy, you're manifesting powerfully. The 7 of Wands, stand your ground as the past will try to resurface its ass. Treat it the way it deserves to be treated, which is how you already treated it. You ghosted it, you let it go, leave it gone. Queen of Swords, cut it off. Again, remember, you already know the truth here. You felt so stuck before when you were involved with these energies. You didn't know which way to go. We're going to give you a final card as a guidance message for you here. Familial. This is all, it goes back to your childhood. It goes back to how you saw your family, your parents interact with one another, if they interacted with one another, different relationships that you observed. And again, a situation here, definitely, clearly, if you have children with somebody, then yes, that is definitely past, let it go. What you want, the growth, the expansion, the stability that you are desiring comes in on your own independence, okay, both emotionally and physically. So keep moving forward momentum only. If it's not no, it ain't for you. And remember, if it's not a choice for you, then it should never be on the table. Choosing anybody should definitely be a choice for you. Okay. Until next time, thank you so much for purchasing your personal reading with me. So thankful and grateful to be of service to you. Can't wait to hear back from you about how you're resonating with this message. All right. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Okay. 감사합니다. Gracias. Bye-bye.